Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I won't run over you.
Thank you. Maybe here. I don't know.
Those two whistles you just heard tell us that our engineer has received our all clear, and we will be pulling out of the depot at any moment.
Alrighty folks, we're about to roll out of the depot here at any moment, so let's take our seats and hold on tight. And that was our engineer blowing the whistle twice. That means they've received the all clear from our conductors at the village gates, and they can roll ahead. I hear the fireman ringing the bell, and here we go. Folks on the last few cars, look over there in the middle of the depot on your left-hand side and wave goodbye to our depot master Cheryl and her assistant Brent there. Let's tell them we'll see them in a day or two, a week at the most, but we've never been gone more than a week. Bye, y'all. See you later. Have a great day out there in the village. We'll be back in a little while. Don't you worry. Bye-bye. Hey, how about giving the folks up ahead at the village crossing a great big howdy real loud on the count of three. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Hey! All right. Good job, everybody. See you later, folks. Have a great day here at Dollywood. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. If you look up ahead on your right-hand side, you'll see Dollywood's old-fashioned grist mill. That's home of our fresh-baked cinnamon bread. Make sure you go in there and grab yourself a couple of loaves of that world-class cinnamon bread. It is yummy for your tummy. And we're going to wave bye-bye to everybody in Craftsman's Valley and head on up the tracks. And here's our friend Sky Boss keeping everybody safe behind the Owens Barn gates. Thank you, Sky Boss. You're a cool dude. Yes, you are. All right, I'm going to let you know a little bit about this piece of rolling history you're riding behind. It all started May of 1938. That's when the Baldwin locomotive works out of Eddystone, Pennsylvania. Built our narrow gauge Mikado style engine number 70. She weighs a little over 230,000 pounds. It is a genuine coal-fired, steam-driven Type 282 locomotive engine. Now, 282 simply means 2 small guide wheels in the front, 2 small trailing wheels in the back, and 8 big large drive wheels in the middle. After engine 70 was completed, she was shipped up to Skagway, Alaska, where they put her to work on the White Pass and the Yukon Railroad, hauling supplies and materials for the local communities up there. December 7th, 1941, that was the attack on Pearl Harbor and America's involvement in World War II. The U.S. Army determined that a military highway would be needed to protect Alaska from invasion. So in 1942, the U.S. Army took over the White Pass and the Yukon Railroad to build the Alcan Military Highway.
They're ready for 3.
Oh, see, that's motion.
It took over 280,000 tons of supplies and materials, along with thousands of troops and personnel, to build the Alcan Military Highway. Up to 34 trains ran each day in support of road construction, just like Engine 70 did up ahead. In only 9 months, what seemed impossible at that time became possible. The Alcan Military Highway was completed on time, and the invasion of North America never did happen. I'll bet you folks didn't even realize you were riding behind a true veteran of World War II. We here at Dollywood are proud of our vets from all branches of the military. Our thoughts and prayers go with those on active duty around the world today. Now around these parts, we like to call Engine 70 Cinderella. Look up to the engine cab and wave to your engineer. That's Brad driving the train. Hey there, Brad, you're doing a great job as always. So after Agent 70, Cinderella served her country during World War II and the war was over. She was retired in 1963 from the White Pass and Yukon Railroad. She sat rusted on the side tracks for about 13 years until 1977. That's when she was purchased by an East Tennessee theme park named Silver Dollar City. Then later on in 1986, the Hershey brothers, Jack and Pete, along with Miss Dolly Parton, joined hands and they renamed this park Dollywood, to which it is known to this very day. Alrighty, we're going to head on up Iron Mountain. The Cherokees call these mountains Shakanehay, which means the place of the blue smoke. It's home to more plants and trees than anywhere else in the United States. Even in the air, you can hear the songs of over 200 species of birds in flight. The Smokies are a never-ending song, and it changes with each season and with each pair of eyes. Well, folks, we've reached the top of Iron Mountain, and we're about to head around our upper loop. You're going to get a chance to see those great Smoky Mountains off in the distance as we round the loop. They're going to be over on your left-hand side. Be sure to hang on to your cameras and cell phones if you want to take videos and pictures. If you drop them overboard, we cannot stop to get them. Now, we love to show our engine off to you, so how about on the count of three, let's yell and tell Engineer Brad to blow that whistle of his real loud and long. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Blow the whistle.
Hey! You ain't listening.
saying thank you so much for the applause. And there they are over there on the left in the distance, the beautiful, the majestic Great Smoky Mountains. You can easily see why they call them the Smokies. They look like that most of the time, smoke or no smoke. Well, folks, it's all downhill from here to the town of Dollywood, so we're going to keep playing some of that good old train music.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks on rail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulled out at Kankakee, rolled along past houses, farms, and fields, passing cranes and mountain old names, graveyards full of old black men, graveyards full of rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles from the day it's done.
Much better than Disney train.
Keeping cards with the old man in the club car. Any point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babies sleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles from the day it's done.
Hey, do we have any vets on board? Raise your hands up, be recognized. The rest of us give them a big round of applause. God bless you, veterans. Thank you for your service to the country. Yeah. And over here, coming up on the left-hand side, you'll get to see the Great Smoky Mountains again over the park. It's a pretty view there.
Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey, speaking of pretty views, look up there to the engine cabin. Wave to your fireman. That's Kyle up there, firing the engine. Hey, Kyle. That's a hard-working man up there, responsible for hand shoveling all that coal into the firebox to get us up and down the mountain. On a busy day, our engine will burn between 3.5 to 5 tons of Virginia coal, drink about 4,000 gallons of Tennessee water, and they'll haul about 4,000 to 6,000 of y'all up and down this hill. We here at Dollywood, we're proud of our engines and the guys and gals that operate them. We hope you enjoy riding behind them just as much as we let's get our hands up and wave to all these folks out here. You can say howdy if you want to. We gotta be friendly now. Howdy everybody, hope you're having a great time with us. We sure are having a lot of fun with y'all. Hey, Applejack's over here in Craftson's Valley. That's our banjo player. Go and see him. He'll sing a tune out there for you. Hey, Applejack. And we're rolling on through the village crossing one more time. Let's give them a big howdy again on the count of three. Let's do it real loud. 1, 2, 3. All right, good job, everybody. Hey, thanks for visiting with us today. We appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Come ride the train. We would love to have you. See you later. Bye-bye. Howdy, folks.
That's that one right here. I was a big steer. I love that. It's right
And as we roll around the bend here, if you look over there on your right-hand side, you'll see our Iron Mountain Train Shop there. Inside the bay doors, we can rebuild an engine from the wheels up to the smokestack. Sitting out there in the yard is engine number 192, Blonde Eyed Katie, built in 1943. She's a World War II veteran herself. She served on the White Pass at Yukon Railroad right there alongside of engine number 70, Cinderella. On behalf of myself, Conductor Chris, and we have our assistant conductor there on car 3. Her name is Madison. I want to thank you all for riding with us today on Dollywood Express. Have a wonderful and blessed time with us.
Once again, folks, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop. We will let you know when it is safe to exit. Thank you and enjoy yourself here at Dollywood.
Well, it's come that time again. We're about to roll back into the depot and complete our little journey. This would be a great time to start looking around and collecting up your personal belongings. Anything you brought on board with you, be sure to take it with you when you go. And as we enter the depot, I do need to ask everybody to keep all body parts inside the coaches at all times. Please do not reach out and grab any of the wooden structures. They might grab you back and it probably will hurt. Also, please remain seated even after the train comes to a complete stop. Keep seated. I will let you know whenever it is safe to exit. And I saw you touch that piece of wood there. Don't do it. Remain seated, please. Remain seated. We're going to have to back up. Remain seated. Everybody remain seated. Remain seated. We're going to have to back up just a couple of feet so we can line up with our exit ramp here, so please remain seated. Remain seated. Folks on cars 1 through 6, raise your right hands high up in the air. Point your right hands off to the right hand side. Follow those fingers off onto the boardwalk to the back of the train and out the exit gate to the back of the train. If you're on car number 7, you may exit off to your left hand side, back on your ECVs, and down the exit ramp that Conductor Megan opened up there for you. On behalf of myself, my fellow conductors, and our great engine crew, I once again want to thank you for riding with us on Dollywood Express. Come back and ride again real soon.
This is Buddy Joe Motor Weiser. We just spent the day at Dollywood. We had a really nice time. A couple things worth noting. The food was exceptional in the restaurants. And the train they've got is just unbelievable. It's an authentic coal-fired steam engine. We rode on it twice. It was so fun. Anyway, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share because we need you. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.